Welcome to It's Freaky. I'm Emma.
I'm Sav.
And we're here with Kat.
I'm sorry. After that, my mom's here to pick me up. I gotta go.
Oh, wow.
That was freaky.
That was the tea. So, Kat, tell us what happened. Why are you sitting here?
I got voted off.
You didn't know that. You didn't know that.
Breaking
Oh
news.
my gosh.
Y'all heard it here first.
What do you think went wrong?
Yeah.
Who did you think was going home?
I thought Alexis was going home.
Why was that the consensus?
Because we had our team was split, and we had 3 people from my old team and 3 people from the new team that were on like the old team together, and the 2 people from my old team and my friend Maddie, who was on the other team, made me think that we were voting for Alexis, and then everybody voted for me.
Do you think it should have been Alexis instead?
I mean, I don't really know her, so I don't know.
So, is there like a snake in the group or like someone calling the shots that shouldn't be?
I think so.
No.
I mean, you see
No
how
shade.
aware I
Do you
am,
see
though. Like,
betrayal? Do you see betrayal?
I genuinely thought we were doing that shit, and I'm sorry. I genuinely thought we
No,
were.
we can curse.
We were
like the
voting
shade.
for her,
We like the
and
drama.
they were just like, "Ha, guess what?" So,
That was a good.
That's pretty good.
so I don't know.
Wow.
Who do you see as going far
Yeah.
from your tribe?
I'm thinking. I can see Noah going pretty far, and I can see Alexis going pretty far.
So tell me, if you were to compare your game to a famous person, who would that be and why?
My game?
Yes.
Like the game I just played?
Yes.
That's a good question. Personally, I would have to compare my game to the oh-so-famous Laura Marano,
Wow.
Austin and Allie.
Wow.
Because at first, it was going okay. You know, I was chilling. It was chill.
You were casted as Allie.
Yes, I was casted as Allie at first, and like
Right.
I was pretty chill. You know, first impressions.
Right.
You know? And then as time went on, I got more and more uncertain, and then
Wow.
it ultimately ended in me crashing and burning.
Y'all heard it here.
I think
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go with like Abraham Lincoln because
this answer could have been really dull, but that was the best answer.
That was
to
a really
question.
good answer. Yeah.
You said Austin and I was like, oh my gosh, Rainy Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Queen Rainey, am I right?
Rainy,
We love
Rainy, if
Rainy.
you're watching this, mwah. Do you have anything else to say to
Yeah.
the viewers? Any drama that
To
you
my
want to spill?
teammates, you got me.
Wow.
You got her. You got her. All right.
Anyway, would you play
You
again?
know I had to do it to him.
Would you play again?
Yeah.
Play again, y'all. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now that's freaky. Welcome to It's Freaky. I'm Sav.
I'm Emma.
And here we have Thomas.
Okay. That's freaky.
So Thomas, tell us what happened.
Yeah, just
we are
lay it
meeting in here to
down.
listen.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want me to start?
Let's start with your downfall. Like, why are you sitting here?
When did things start to
Related
go
to
wrong?
a person or an event?
Okay.
And say their names. Call them out.
Yeah, say name.
So they had Team Yellow. They had 3 people that were on Team Yellow. They're still working together. I tried to tell the people that weren't originally Team Yellow, this is what's going on. We need to try to get together because even if we have a split vote, our chances are higher when we pick rocks than if we don't, because otherwise they're going to dwindle us to 1 by 1. And then I also overheard Alana talking about me from far away, saying like he wasn't listening to me, blah blah blah. So I was like, she said he, so I know she's talking about someone. And I was like, and I'm pretty sure she's talking about me because not Derek, what's his name? Sorry, crap, what's his name?
Drake?
No,
I'm trying to think of D names.
Dylan.
Dylan.
The one who
Yes.
was on our team?
Yes.
Dylan.
Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. Did not mean to offend you. what was it? Like, he didn't actually get to compete in the competition, so I knew that was fishy. And I was like, I know they're talking about me. And then they started telling me, like, no, we're going to vote off Claire. And I was like, this is suspicious. So I knew that I needed to try and convince them. But I knew that something wasn't going my way because Claire apparently told Christian that I said, like, exactly what I said, which I was telling them, like, my concerns. I was like, look, y'all are together. Like, this is my concern. And I was very open with them, but like the fact that Christian told me that Claire said that, I was like, okay, well, they've clearly convinced the two of them to vote me out. So I'm just gonna go with whatever and hope for the best, but
Next question.
yeah, I guess.
So what would you have done differently?
Yeah.
What would I have done differently? Honestly, there was really nothing I can do. Like, the people that weren't originally in Team Yellow, they played a stupid game, honestly. Like, they should have listened to me. I had the smart decision. Christian acknowledged that I had the smart decision whenever I was talking to him. And that was the smart decision. And if they want to play a bad game, that's on them. Because the truth is that they lose another competition, I don't know which one of them is going to be next. They were talking bad about Claire, so she's probably next, and then Dylan. They don't really care about either of them, so it's sink or swim. Good luck.
So if you, like, now that you're out, what would you advise your tribe to get out next? Like, who would you, or any advice to give them?
Well, we already know what they're not going to do. They're not going to get rid of the people that are in there together. So my advice for them is to keep their alliance up. They're doing great because they have 3 people on the same team. For the other 2, they're being stupid, and good luck. Hopefully they don't lose any competitions, because otherwise they're kind of screwed.
Who do you see as the snake?
The snake? What do you mean?
Like, who's being a leader, but like, who could potentially be manipulative in the future?
Oh, so Christian's definitely playing himself as a leader right now, but Alana is very, like you said, the snake. So watch out. I would watch out for her because she would, honestly, like, that's exactly what would happen.
We're getting all the tea on what happened.
And then Christian actually told me, he's like, if you feel more comfortable, I'll make an alliance. But like, honestly, like, I knew that was a bad decision, but I also knew that Claire was not going to vote with me anyway, so my biggest bet is to trust him because she's not. So I was like, I guess I can stick with that, but I also knew that it was coming.
So, do you think anyone on your tribe can make it far?
My tribe? The yellow tribe or my old tribe?
Either, both, yeah.
The blue tribe, the old blue tribe, we were in it. I really liked that tribe. I thought that it was like a good group. Honestly, my biggest thing is that I talk too much, and the person that I tried to like be like, hey, we should vote them out, nobody voted that. And so that was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do with this. But I also think that the 2 that I was looking at more of a Big Brother standpoint than a Survivor standpoint. And I think that was my biggest regret from the game. Because I was thinking more like, who's giving off the more positive energy, who can I trust more? But in Survivor, you need to be thinking, who's better for the competitions? And later think about that. But for Yellow Team, good luck to Dylan and Claire because you're kind of screwed. Claire, you're next, then Dylan. I'm calling it right now. Please, I hope this, I will be right, and I'm watching.
You just answered my next question. I was going to ask who you see getting out next.
I know who's next. Well, it also depends on the next competition. But if it's the same kind of competition we had last time, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Who do you see as the strongest competitor in both physical and social game? Who has both?
Honestly, I think Christian's got a good game going for him. Because he's very good at being deceitful, which is, I guess, good. But if it comes to, like, if he makes it to the final 2, no one's going to vote for him because he's going to deceive so many people.
True.
So I think that that's going to be his biggest problem if he does make it that far.
All right, do you have anything to say to the viewers?
Any last remarks?
Ask me more questions. I have a lot to say.
Wow.
What else do you have to say?
Yeah.
Please say it. This is your moment.
This is my
We're
moment.
here to listen.
I have a good question.
Okay.
If you were to talk to everyone playing in the game right now, who would you warn them about?
Who would I warn them about? Honestly, probably Christian because he told me that he was gonna have an alliance, but like at the same time, and like reaffirm the people of the Yellow Tribe, he's actually with you, don't worry. But I would watch where his allegiance lies in the future once you leave this tribe and merge.
It's true.
Because, I don't know, also Dylan, I don't know where his allegiance lies ever. He's always an oddball, never know he's gonna vote. Claire, I don't know, they were both dumb. Like, honestly, I don't know how else to say that. Like, I had a very valid point. Like, the only way we're gonna make it through is if we stick together because it's 3-on-3 right now, and if one of us leaves, then it's 2-on-3 and you're never gonna get the vote. And it's literally gonna be beating us out until we're gone.
Would you play again?
Yeah, I would play again.
Big Brother,
Oh, I love Big Brother. I like it better.
we do those too, so I love Big Brother.
All right, any last remarks?
Yeah, say anything you want to say. Lay
Anything
it
you want to
down.
get off your chest,
Yeah.
say it to them right now.
Honestly, I wish people would listen anymore because I obviously know how this game works and they clearly didn't know what they were doing. And I think that Claire and Dylan were scared because they didn't want to pick rocks. But at the same time, like, you're better off with those odds than you would be as an overall result. You're better off with those odds than you would be what they're doing.
For the viewers that don't know, do you want to describe what picking rocks means?
Picking rocks. So basically, if you split the vote, which is what I was telling you to do, then you have the two people that were going to go up, and then they can't vote again. But then odds are the vote would still be split, and you'd have to pick rocks.
Yeah.
And which picking rocks is literally if you grab the wrong rock, you're out.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's happened before, but we do it with cards, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
I want to keep talking. I'm sorry. I don't know how much time I get with this camera, but like.
This is your exit interview. You have as much time as you
I want to
want.
go out with a bang. I'm kind of annoyed that nobody like. Cat.
What?
I got voted out.
I know.
You're sitting here.
Wait, are you still in?
No.
Okay.
She too is out.
I feel like so like. I don't know. It's not that I'm just upset that they were stupid. Like I don't. Like I don't know what else to say about it. Like that was a bad game choice.
Yeah.
Like okay, I probably can't ask for y'all's opinions, but like.
You can ask
As a
about
person who
it.
played a lot of games, I mean, I've dealt with a lot of
Yes.
quote-unquote stupid people, so I kind of feel your pain.
But like, do you think that was a good game choice for them?
Well, I do believe that Survivor is a game of votes, so I see, like, I mean, of numbers, is that what I meant?
Yeah.
So, I definitely see where you're coming from, for sure.
Yes.
It's all about numbers, and like, if they lose another competition, they're gonna stick together.
Yes. That is true. I see where you're coming from. I've
Yeah.
only played.
And like, they made it clear too whenever they were talking to me, because I was upfront with them. I was like, look, like, this is my concern, and they were like, oh, well, I'm not like that, and then Christian said something to the effect of like, well, we can't be thinking about that right now. We need to go competition by competition, but that literally translates to you need to go competition by competition because you're next on the list. But I also think too, because Christian told me, he was like, you look like you're a good game player. So, but,
Christian told you that?
yeah. And that's why you want to be on the team. But, I think also too that like, you might just saw me, but I also like, at first I was like, I have no idea who to vote off. And he's like, but I thought you were a good game player. It's like, I am, like, I knew this, but I don't know. It's a mess. But I think, I'm curious to know how far it's going to go, but I do know for a fact, unless the tribes change and they merge, which they might merge, and they might get lucky with that, and one of them might, but like for the next competition, if they lose, Claire is going home next.
You heard it here.
Claire, you better watch out. Wow.
Either that or Dylan, that's obviously the second option, but it's one of the two, y'all better watch out. Neither of you are safe. It all depends on which one they like better at the moment. Good luck.
Wow. Well, this was a
Honestly,
juicy episode.
This was the best interview, no lie.
You gave
Sorry
us all
to
the
y'all,
tea.
but this is the tea. This is the
You
real
were
tea.
detailed, you were brutally honest.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can I say? You want me to lie to you? Be like,
Oh, absolutely not.
they
Look at
played
you.
a great game. Like, them wanting to get out is so smart.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
All right, with that, thank you for watching another episode. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now that's freaky.